Hello and welcome back everyone. This will be the first real lesson of this course, and we will talk about the requirements of BitNinja and the registration and installation process of BitNinja altogether. So without further ado, let's jump into the requirements real quick, which you can find on doc.bitninja.io. And so BitNinja is a fairly lightweight security solution. So you can see it from our minimum hardware requirements as well that we only require 512 megs of RAM and a dual-core CPU with 1 gig of storage and their internet access. Of course, if you're running other services on your server and it's a real server, not just a test server for BitNinja, you would probably need more than 512 megs. But in ideal scenarios and situations, BitNinja should be able to work with as low of resources as this one. And in terms of software, we basically support every major distribution for Linux. And you can see it's CentOS, Cloud Linux 6, Debian, Ubuntu, of course Arma Linux, Red Hat, and VZ Linux as well. We support them mostly for CentOS. We support it from 6 and up. Cloud Linux 6 and up, and 7 and up also. Debian 8, Red Hat 6 and up, Ubuntu 15 and up, Omnix 8.4 and up, and VZ Linux 7 and up. We also have some software dependencies or package dependencies. We will not go into too much detail about this because if you're running a supported distribution, either this or these ones, you will not need to worry about any of this. However, if you're running another older distribution of Linux on your machine, then you might have to check if you're able to run all of this on the machine, because we cannot support older machines and older distributions because they do not support tools and higher version numbers of tools anymore. So that could be a problem. However, what we will need on all of the distributions and machines is the ports to be open. And we do have a fair bit of ports, but it's pretty simple to copy and paste them, so no big deal there. So I will just go through the ports real quick for you in order to make it easier. 60412 is the port for the capture HTTP and SMTP, and 60413 and 60418 is the ports for capture HTTPS. However, you see an asterisk next to 418, and that port is only required if you are using a cPanel or WHM on the machine. Otherwise, it is not required to be opened. Port 25 is required for capture SMTP, and port 60201 is for capture SMTP as well. 60210 is for capture FTP active, and ports 60211 until 60250 is for capture FTP but passive. So keep in mind that these are all the ports in between, not just these two ports. So make sure to add this as a range, not as two simple ports. Also, 60300 and 60110 is for Web Application Firewall HTTP, and 60301 is for Web Application Firewall HTTPS. Also, 60414 and 60415 is for the SSL terminating, and 60416 is for the trusted proxy on HTTP, and 60417 is trusted proxy on HTTPS. Keep in mind that all of these ports need to be opened for both inbound and outbound connections. So otherwise BitNinja might experience some problems. So make sure to open these on your machine, no matter if you have a universal firewall or any other firewall solution. Make sure that these are not blocked and they are open to be accessed no matter where from. Also, there is a small note here that says that the web server has to accept connections from 127.0.0.1 to the HTTP server's IP 80 port and HTTPS server's IP 443 port in order for the web application firewall module to work. And we will get to this in a bit, so you don't need to worry about this one so far. So yeah, without further ado, let's continue with the registration and installation process of BitNinja.